morning everybody. Today we are going to see the module on Sikh worships and rituals part 1. Dear students, in the first module on Introduction to Sikhism, we have seen the origin and development of Sikhism along with the teachings of Guru Nanak. In tune with Sikhism, in this module we are going to learn about the Sikh worships and rituals as part 1. The Sikhs follow a distinct pattern of worship. The Sikh community is centered on various rituals. In this module, we shall discuss the distinct pattern of worship followed by the Sikhs along with the few rituals. First of all, we are going to see about the 5 symbols of Sikhism, which is considered to be the basic religious symbol of Sikhism, followed by the life cycle rituals and Sikh beliefs. To understand the worships and rituals of Sikhism, we will be looking into Dastar or turban, baptism among the Sikhs, the Khalsa initiation, the meaning of the 5 Ks, the 5 symbols of Sikhism, life cycle rituals, Sikh belief in one God, the 5 vices. Let us start from Dastar or turban. The Sikh men wear turbans that make the Sikhs unique identity for their ethnic group. Normally, only men who are formally initiated through the Emrc ceremony into the Sikh religion are entitled to wear a turban. The Dastar or turban is an integral part of Sikh identity in addition to the 5 carcass. It is worn by the Sikh males and some females. No Sikh is banned from the community or from the Sikh temple because they are not entitled to wear a turban. Turbans can be seen in a variety of colors, but these are normally not significant. In some cases, however, a blue or black turban is used as a kind of badge of a particular group. The turban is a long piece of narrow linen wound around the head. This covers a piece of cloth worn over the hair underneath the turban. It is not put on or taken off like a hat or cap, but tied anew daily. The turban will be put on at the beginning of the day and be worn throughout the day. To ask for it to be removed inconsiderately in public is demeaning and disrespectful to the wearer. In cultures the world over, the turban has signified divinity, holiness, sovereignty, wisdom and accomplishment, all qualities that are embedded in the wearing of Sikh turban. When a young boy transitions from wearing a patka, that is a cloth which is tied to cover the top knot, to a dastar, a ceremony called the Dastar Bandi takes place, in which respected member of the community or family will tie the dastar on him in the presence of the Guru Granth Sahib. The turban is an important aspect of Sikh culture, but it is not in itself a religious symbol. There are 5 special religious symbols, each beginning with the letter K in Punjabi and therefore called the 5 Ks. Next, we are going to see the title on baptism among the Sikhs. From Guru Nanak to the 9th Guru, Tegh Bahadur, there was a system of initiating the followers by giving them Charan Amrit, that is water touched by the Guru's toe to drink. Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th and the last Guru, changed this to Gande da Pahul, that is water stirred with the double-edged sword, which he used when he baptized the 5 beloved one, that is Panch Pyari, on the Baisagi of 1699 at Anandpur Sahib. When boys and girls attain puberty and are old enough to understand the obligations of their religion, they are baptized. The ritual connected with this ceremony is the same as performed by Guru Gobind Singh while creating the Khalsa. While baptismal ritual can be performed any time of the year, Baisagi, the day of the birth of the Khalsa, it is considered to be most appropriate. It is performed before an assembled congregation. 5 baptized Sikhs are chosen to initiate the new converts. Amrit, that is nectar, is prepared by mixing sugar in water and by stirring it with the kanda, that is double-edged sword, to the recitation of selected passage of the scriptures including Guru Gobind Singh's composition. The initiates then take the vows of the Khalsa faith. Each vow is read out loudly before the Guru Granth Sahib. Palms full with Amrit are flashed in the face of the newly initiated Khalsas with the Sikh salutation. Let us see the Khalsa initiation. The 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, recreated the Sikhs as a military group of men and women called the Khalsa in 1699 with the intention that the Sikhs should forever be able to defend their faith. Gobind Singh established the Sikh rite of initiation and the 5 Ks, which give Sikhs their unique appearance. The meaning of 5 Ks. The 5 Ks taken together symbolize that the Sikh who wears them has dedicated themselves to a life of devotion and submission to the Guru. The 5 Ks are 5 physical symbols worn by Sikhs who have been initiated into the Khalsa. Let us see the 5 Ks in detail. The 5 Ks are Kesh, uncut hair; Kara, a steel bracelet; Khanga, a wooden comb; Kacha, a cotton underwear; Kirban, a ceremonial sword. 5 symbols of Sikhism. The first one, Kesh, uncut hair. Kesh is uncut hair. There are various reasons and symbolisms have been put forward for the Sikh practice of keeping hair uncut. Hair has been regarded as a symbol of both holiness and strength. Uncut hair symbolizes adoption of a simple life and denial of pride in one's appearance. Not cutting one's hair is a symbol of one's wish to move beyond concerns of the body and attain spiritual maturity. A Sikh should only bow his head to the Guru and not to a barber. It is a highly visible symbol of membership of the Guru. It follows the appearance of Guru Gobind Singh, founder of the Khalsa. Sikh women are just as forbidden to cut anybody's hair or even trim their eyebrows as Sikh men are forbidden to trim their beards. Throughout history and across cultures, hair has been associated with wisdom and spirituality. For Sikhs, the uncut hair affirms an acceptance of God's will as creator and the cherishing of a God-given gift. In Sikh history, during times of intense religious persecution, the case become powerful marker of Sikh identity. The associated values are wisdom, sovereignty, commitment, loyalty and endurance. The next one, Kara, that is a steel bracelet. The Kara is an iron or steel wristlet worn on the right arm. It is commonly worn by those born into the Sikh Dharam as well as by initiated Sikhs. It is a symbol of restraint and gentility. This symbol links the Sikhs to the Guru. The Kara signifies the Sikhs' allegiance, bond and commitment to the Guru. It is a visible reminder the Guru has taken the arm of a Sikh to carry him or her through life. It acts as a reminder that a Sikh should not do anything of which the Guru would not approve. It acts as a symbol of God having no beginning or end. It shows the permanent bonding to the community being a link in the chain of Khalsa Sikhs. The Kara is made of steel rather than gold or silver because it is not an ornament. It also serves as a constant reminder to be noble and ethical in one's thoughts and actions. The next we are going to see Khanga, that is a wooden comb. The Khanga is a small wooden comb which is used twice daily to comb and keep the uncut hair neat and tidy. This symbolizes a clean mind and body since it keeps untidy. It symbolizes the importance of looking after the body which God has created. This does not conflict with the Sikhs' aim to move beyond bodily concerns. Since the body is one's vehicle for enlightenment, one should care for it appropriately. The process of detangling the hair is seen as encouraging people to remove tangles from their lives, promoting clarity, introspection, order and detachment. The next we are seeing Kacha, Kashera also we can pronounce. Cotton underwear. The Kasera is a specially designed undergarment which closes securely with the drawstring and is changed and washed each day. This is a pair of breeches that must not come below the knee. It was a particularly useful garment for Sikh warriors of the 18th and 19th centuries, being a very suitable for warfare when riding a horse. By wearing a kasera, a Sikh is taking an honorable vow of respect towards the opposite sex. Fidelity to one spouse is sacred, and Sikhs are prohibited from engaging in sexual relations outside wedlock. The kasera thus encourages a culture of self-restraint, self-respect and respect for others. Kirban, a ceremonial sword. The kirban is associated with the words kirba, blessings and benevolence, and is honor and dignity. The kirban is a curved blade kept in a sheath which is secured in a gadra, cloth sash. Crossing over one's heart, this sash holds the kirban in place. The gadra regulates the wearing of the kirban, securing it in qualities such as mercy and compassion. There is no fixed style of kirban, and it can be anything from a few inches to 3 feet long. It is kept in the sheath and can be worn over or under clothing. The kirban upholds noble values and is a constant reminder of one's duty to defend the weak and oppressed. The kirban is categorically not to be used for aggression, and the right to carry the kirban by an initiated Sikh carries it with the unflinching responsibility of never misusing it. The kirban can symbolize spirituality, defense of good, defense of the weak, the metaphor of God and the struggle against injustice. The kirban is also used to bless food, thus extending its association with blessings, benevolence, dignity and courage. The Guru has instructed the Sikhs to wear the 5 Ks, which is their basic religious symbol. The symbols have become greatly more powerful with each passing year of Sikh history. Every Sikh remembers that Sikh warrior, saint or martyr since 1699, and every living member of the Khalsa is united with them in having adopted the same 5 Ks. So, up to this we have seen 5 Ks. Now, we are going to see the life cycle rituals. Now, we are going to see the other kinds of worship patterns of Sikhs based on their life cycle rituals. Guru Nanak criticized the ceremonies of his own day as having become meaningless. Sikh ceremonies try to learn the lesson of this criticism, ensuring that ceremonies are true acts of worship. Thus, ceremonies praise God, express personal devotion and ask for blessing. They are thus simple, inexpensive and religious in nature. Performed before the Guru Granth Sahib, including hymns, that is kirtans, prayer, ardas and the distribution of kara prasad. There are several rituals in the Sikh social life. Let us discuss some of the rituals briefly. Childbirth. When the child is born, immediately a set of 5 verses from the Adi Granth is recited. Unlike Hindu society, where women during postnatal period are considered impure to enter the kitchen for nearly 6 weeks, in Sikh society, a woman can resume her normal work as soon as she feels physically fit. Significantly, Sikhism rejects the orthodox Hindu concept of pollution in this regard. It is considered undesirable to treat the mother as polluted. Pre- and postnatal Hindu practices are simply discarded in Sikh way of life. Ceremony of child naming. Following the birth of child in the family, there is a naming ceremony generally performed on the 1st of Baisagi, that is the traditional Indian New Year and the day of birth of Khalsa. Relatives are invited to the Gurudwara if possible. The parents prepare Kara Prasad, takes a new roomla, that is embroidered Granth covering and some sweet meats. The Granthi or Gurudwara, that is official, prepares Amrit by placing sugar cubes or crystals into the water in a steel bowl and stirring it with his kanda, that is a double-edged sword, while reciting the Mool Mantra and the first verses of Japji Sahib. A few drops of Amrit are dripped into the baby's mouth, the mother drinking the rest. This is arranged in the presence of the holy book and congregation either at home or in the Gurudwara. The priest opens the holy book at random and the very first letter of the first hymn which begins on the page becomes the initial letter of the child's name. Boys are surnamed Singh, that is lion, and girls Kaur, that is princess. Technically, caste or family names are discouraged since Guru Gobind Singh encouraged Sikh to regard themselves as being in one family, that is children on Guru Gobind Singh encouraged Sikhs to regard themselves as being in one family, children on Guru Gobind Singh and his wife Mata Sahib Kaur. Sikhs do not always differentiate clearly between girls and boys' personal names. So, Pritam Singh and Pritam Kaur only become gender specific when Singh or Kaur is added. Ending the ceremony with Langa, a shared meal is optional. Marriage rituals. In the Sikh society, marriages are generally arranged by the parents. In some cases, boys or girls find their own partners, but in all cases, Sikh marriages are solemnized strictly according to the prescribed norms, wherein the bridegroom and his party called Bharat go to the house of the bride. To begin with, there is Milni, a ceremony where parents and relatives from both sides meet and embrace each other and token gifts are offered. Later, all other friends and relatives are feasted and then all enter specially arranged bandal or Gurudwara where Anand Karaj, the marriage ceremony, is performed by the priest with Sikh musician singing relevant hymns from the Guru Granth and the couple revolving around the holy book 4 times in a clockwise direction. The Lavan, it is a hymns of marriage, conveys highest moral and spiritual ideals to the couple. The ceremony being over, all join in lunch and then the bridegroom and the party return home along with the bride. Back home, the bride is received with some ceremonies. There is a great emphasis on simplicity and dowry is not a precondition in Sikh marriages. Extramarital love and sex are not allowed in Sikhism. Do not cast your eyes on the beauty of another's wife. Treat other women as their mothers, sisters and daughters, says Guru Nanak. Sikhs practice monogamy. Widows or widowers may remarry. Child marriage is forbidden. Next, we are going to see the Sikh believe in one God. Sikh has own belief system. Sikhs believe in one God. He is the same for all people of all religions. Sikhism teaches equality of all people. Sikhism preaches that people of different races, religion or sex are all equal in the eyes of God. Sikhism teaches the full equality of men and women. Sikhism emphasizes daily devotion to the remembrance of God. One should remember God at all times. Sikhism teaches religious freedom. All people have the right to follow their own path to God without condemnation or coercion from others. Sikhism emphasizes a moral and ethical life. A Sikh should represent moral responsibility and righteousness. Sikhism rejects all forms of rituals such as idol worship, pilgrimages, fasting and superstitions. Sikhism teaches service to others. The primary task in life should be to help the poor, needy and oppressed. The Sikhs have a long heritage of speaking out against injustice and for standing up for the defenseless. Sikhs are supposed to be saints, scholars and soldiers. The last one, we are going to see the 5 vices. Sikhs try to avoid the vices that make people self-centered and build barriers against God in their lives. Lust, covetousness and greed, attachment to things of this world, anger, pride. If a person can overcome these vices, they are on the road to liberation. To conclude this module, thus Sikhs have many worship patterns and rituals along with their beliefs based on the teachings of Guru Nanak. Yet, many rituals, ceremonies and beliefs are to be discussed in detail that we will look into the next module as Sikh worships and rituals as part 2. Thank you.